Good morning, everyone. How are you? Hang on 2 seconds. I'm just getting my last bit of my stuff set up here. How are you guys? Hello. You probably can't hear the game yet because I haven't clicked onto it, but there you go. Now you should be able to hear the fire. Okay. How are you guys? Actually, I'm going to wear my glasses, I think. The older I get, the faster my eyes get tired, which totally sounds like an old lady thing. I say, but it's true. Hold on, I'm just getting myself sorted out here. Go eat a cookie. Hello, you dragon. Hello, Andy. Hello, Crystal. Thanks for modding for me today. Hello, Josie. Hello, Janbo, CJ, Mickey. Hello, hello. I'm doing pretty good. We have a guy here working today. He's he's putting a new sewer in, but I started to say he's laying pipe. And if you're as old as me, you probably remember. I mean, I don't know how old that expression is, but I'm juvenile enough that it makes me laugh every time I say it. Hello, Heartbreaker. Hi, Fluffy Shiva. How are you? God, I'm such a child. I just uploaded. I haven't made it live yet because I'm waiting for the content checks to run. But I just uploaded another playthrough of BioShock on part 3. Oh my God. Crystal's always happy to help. That's right. All right, we got to see what we got to do today. I'm pretty sure I have to talk to Blackwall pretty soon. Yeah, see, look at that. Oh, that's Morgan. Who's that I'm going to talk to over there? I am excellent. Hello, Grey Warden. Hello, hello. Welcome to chat. Let me open up my thingies here really quick and uncheck some of these. Oh, I got to do this one pretty soon. What pride hath wrought? I'm really looking forward to playing. Oh, I got to finish these. I have to finish all these before I move too much further. Yeah, I have to do my loyalty missions. You guys. You guys are funny. That was weird. For half a second there, it highlighted. Oh, that's weird.
Your worship.
Oh, Poppy's Playtime? I know. Somebody told me about it because it was talking about, horror games and stuff. And I'm like, it looks like it's only about 40 minutes long because I guess it's chapters. So I decided to go ahead and play it. And actually, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. I'm going to go talk to Blackwall. I thought I got a thing to go talk to him. Maybe that's not yet. Hello, Duchess. The Jester, are you talking about Poppy's Playtime? Yeah, I do have to talk to Blackwall. Are you talking about Poppy's Playtime?
Taking the lot of them apart.
The Inquisition is on its tail. That thing is a coward, even if it's lost.
Hello, Atami. How are you?
Wardens and Hallam Sharau? They're supposed to be our best. That's what they always said.
That's what the nobles say. Wardens don't say anything. They just go to work.
A lot of good it did them.
Yeah, I thought Poppy's Playtime was very cool. I'm definitely looking forward to when the next chapter releases. And it's kind of cool for me because these are games I haven't played. So it kind of opens up a whole genre of games that I've never played before. Hello, Harbinger of Doom. How are ya? I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I'm having a great day so far. It's nice to see everyone here. Yeah, I liked House of Ashes. I loved playing House of Ashes. If you guys haven't checked that out, you should. I had a lot of fun with that game. I'm definitely going to download the other ones that go with it. Well, the other ones in the anthology, the Man of Medan, and I can't remember the other name of the other one. Little Town, Little Creek, Little Rock, something. Anyway, I'm going to download both those. But first I'm going to finish BioShock, because I'm going to get behind. Okay, let's have a chat with Blackwall, who I've been kind of ignoring. Oh, I'm sorry you're having a rough work week, Tommy.
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company.
Little Hope. I'm like Little Rock, Little Creek. Uh-oh, I'm going to start coughing.
When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. They caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up.
I hate this scene.
Do you know what I did?
You stopped them? Cut the dog down?
I did nothing. Not a damn thing.
Yeah, I
It was
hate the scene.
pride.
I actually don't even like to
I
look
saw
at the screen
kicking
when he's
legs,
talking.
The neck straining and twisting. And I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You said you were just a boy.
I was old enough to know the dog was suffering and that it was wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better.
Yep.
It's just easier to shut our eyes.
When we first met, you were saving peasants from demons and outlaws. You're not a man who shuts his eyes. A little insane, maybe.
Of course, you'd make light of it. You make saving the world look easy.
I'm not making light of it. I'm
The rest
trying
of
to
us
make
can
you
only
feel better.
dream of matching what you've done. Don't you see? It's not just about what happened back then. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
Excuse me, sorry. Did not hit the mute in time. Yeah, I don't like that story. I mean, I get it. I understand how a person can be frightened, afraid of going up against bullies who are doing something. I get it. But yeah, I don't like that story.
And fall to mortal failing.
It bothers me.
Where does that leave us?
Shame the alliance with the Chief's people didn't work out. He hasn't said anything, but he's feeling it.
Well, if it had worked out, you'd be
Can we
dead.
talk about the bull's charges?
Certainly. What can I tell you?
Have you had any other interesting jobs?
Had one noble whose rival had been told by a fortune teller that her death would come on feathered wings. The noble sent us after the rival. Not assassination, legal and everything, but we had to wear feathers. We sewed them into shirts over our armor. You should have seen the chief, all feathered up like the cock of the walk. Ended up retreating after all that. The rival choked to death a year later on a chicken bone.
Wow. Yeah,
We'll talk later.
every dog I've had has been a rescue. Mostly it's been schnauzers because I happen to like schnauzers, but they were dogs that had been abused or turned into the shelter or somehow ended up at the rescue. Actually, I better check with Iron Bull and Sarah.
Hey, that elven redhead who makes the buns in the kitchen. Is she available? Because I'm getting signals.
Can you tell me more about Saharon?
What do you want to know?
Tell me about the Tevinter people you fought.
The Vince sent forces to Saharan every autumn. Guess they didn't like the summer heat. We had some good fights on the beaches, standing in knee-high water foaming red with blood, ships on fire around us. The cities were worse. Free bit of advice. Don't let the Inquisition forces get suckered into urban combat.
Ugh.
Why do you hate Tevinter forces so much? What makes them so bad?
It's not their armies. It's their spies. They bloodied Saharan year-round, killing loyalists, supporting rebels.
I know,
Aram
Crystal.
had no city administrator. Nobody would accept the position. The last 4 who held it died inside a year. Trying to conquer a country is one thing. Making it so nobody can live there, that just screws everyone.
That is true. Yeah, I like Bull. He's so unabashedly who he is. Of course, so is Dorian, really, when you think about it. Dorian's not quite as secure, I think, as he pretends to be, but he is who he is, and that's who he is. I'm waiting for Sarah to give me this. Oh, here it is, right here.
One for the Empress, for Gaspar, Briala, the Duchess, and Corypheus. Right in the
Corypheus.
dangle bag.
I love that expression, the dangle bag.
Well, remind me to stay on your good side.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to that lot. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right, so long as there's a book for the throne? A pretty one, sure. But how many lives are worth one empress's arse?
Yep.
Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
I don't know. You want to stop a party? I think you go earwigs.
Absolutely true, Crystal.
I hate those things, with their little pinchy butts. Josephine should add that to her paper threats. You know the real lesson from all this? Never sleep with an empress. That, and Briala being an idiot. The whole thing would have gone different if that little piss-up wasn't in the middle.
That was a mistake on their part. It made everything worse.
That's right.
Wrong way
That's
around,
right, Toads.
Inquisitor. It started worse. Lots of people died before there was a hole in the sky. That's who you're saving. If you get a chance, maybe remind them not to be idiots.
Okay. Still waiting for... Is Cole up here? I need to take Cole with me on some missions. I haven't taken it with me at all.
No. But you like demons.
I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings.
It isn't abuse if I ask.
Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic.
He won't bind me.
He won't,
He's a
Mama.
mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
I think I'm doing him right now. I was trying to catch up on all those stuff.
Why would you want Solus to bind you?
So I'm safe. If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages. And then... I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
Isn't it extreme for Solus to bind you? What if that takes away the part of you that makes you...
Yes, it does.
you?
Helping makes me who I am. I help the hurting. That is what I do. All I do. Am. Me.
And if binding you erases your mind? Your consciousness?
You wouldn't make me hurt innocent people. I don't want to hurt innocent people again.
There has to be some middle ground between do nothing and bind Cole with blood magic.
Indeed. I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding.
Oh, yeah, he
Protect
is.
Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman.
Good. They will not take me.
Toads, are you talking about Cole always dies on you? I've done both, where I've had him stay a spirit. I mean, I don't remember really well, but I think I had him stay a spirit last time I played. I mean, he is what he is, right? What else am I doing here? I gotta talk to all my peeps and then go do some missions. I gotta get my loyalty missions done before I can really progress much further.
What do you need, my friend?
Ooh!
So, you're a candidate for Divine now.
So I am informed.
Is that something you actually want?
Tommy.
Why should what I want
That's what
matter?
gaming's for, same as reading. I don't know, how important is happiness, really?
Maybe it shouldn't.
It is very simple. The Chantry needs to survive. To do that, it must change. I have never believed in asking another to do what you are unwilling to do yourself. So I look upon this as
I love that
opportunity.
sentiment.
I owe it to myself and all of Thedas to seek the Sunburst throne.
I think you'd make an excellent choice.
Thank you. Let's hope the Chantry clerics agree.
Do you have any advice for me?
It seems that Corythia searches for elven artifacts. That's hardly surprising. Tevinter power is based on what those vultures scavenged from the ancient elves. Whatever advantage he hopes to gain, we need to stop him at once.
Okay.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Another time. Alright, let me go dump a bunch of crap out of my bags. And then go on some missions.
Your worship.
Is this what...
I don't want that. Everybody's wearing. You know, I put some mods into the game and not gonna sell that one. I already have those. And only a couple of them seem to be working. For instance, I put a mod in that makes your bag size bigger because I'm famous for forgetting to empty my bags, and it didn't work. So here I am with a bag full of stuff. This one. Right, that'll do for now.
Can't fight.
Me neither. I can build.
Ferris to represent. Hello, Ferris.
Working from below, right? Can't beat a good foundation.
Oh, I made him change his clothes, but I really didn't do much to Solus because I couldn't find very much for Solus, and because honestly, I had a lot of trouble getting the mods to take. I mean, I mod the game pretty regularly, but for some reason it just kept... Things would freeze. It was just a hassle. I made him change his clothes. See?
I'd be perfectly happy never again setting foot in the Winter Palace.
He's so cute.
Gossip and backstabbing, I know what the game entails, but the indifference to it all.
I didn't care for it myself.
I shouldn't be surprised. The Chantry can be the same. Their politics are less extravagant, but just as heated. The Empress rules a country. The Divine influences half a continent.
Crystal. Why is it letting me ask questions like this when I'm with Solus? I don't get it. And I'm afraid to hit that because A, he's going to reject me and it'll break my heart. And B, I don't want to mess up my romance with Solus. I know, yummy. Mother, I know, Cullen's my favorite. I'm having a hard time doing a Solus game.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
Are you with anyone?
You've mentioned siblings. With everything that's happening, do you know if they're all right?
I've received word from my eldest sister. She was always good at tracking me down. South Reach has experienced the same chaos as everywhere else. My family is fine. Pray they remain so.
Then I'm not going to do it. I don't want to talk to him and have him shut me down.
Your sister
It will
tracked
break
you
my
down.
heart.
She didn't know where you were.
I let her know I was in Haven. She assumed I survived. It's not the first time. I may have neglected to tell her when I was transferred.
He does.
Why?
I wasn't in a good state. I wanted only to leave.
Stick with naked Toads. That's why you don't like him, Toads, or you don't romance him, I think, right?
2 years later, for all her reprimands, it was a relief to hear from someone who knew me before the Blight.
If you guys hear background noise, let me know, because there's my front window is right there, and it's shut, but there's a guy out front who's going to be cutting a bunch of pipe. And apparently the saw is pretty loud. So hopefully you won't hear it.
Templars should cease to exist.
No.
I may have chosen to leave that life, but I respect those who remain. Magic ungoverned could tear the world apart. It's doing so now. Templars are trained and able to...
See, doesn't he look better in this outfit? I like this. See? I like this outfit too, Duchess.
What would you suggest?
Because I'm already romancing Solus, and I think we're already committed. And I'm not a cheater, so I'm not going to do it anyway, but
A mixed military service or healers
I think he'll shut me down by saying something along the lines of, aren't you with Solus right now? Are you really, is that really your personality type?
Some call it a gift, to forget the failed harrowings, the demons. Some atrocities haunt me still. But to lose what good I can recall, I nearly lost my mind once. It is no gift.
No.
Do you think that could work? Would people accept it?
Mages would be watched, but could pursue interests outside the circle. Neither freedom nor prison. I don't know.
Hi, you Dragoon. It'd be interesting if it would allow a harem. I don't know. I don't know that appeals to me, but I could see the appeal.
The Inquisition won't last forever. What will you do when this is over?
To be honest, I hadn't given it much thought until recently. I'm not used to having so many possibilities.
I did not know he uses that line on you if you're not romancing him. Interesting.
That's all I wanted to know.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Oh, that's too high. Interesting. You wouldn't have to break hearts then. Yeah, but I wouldn't want to share. I wouldn't want to be, I personally would not want to be one of X number. So I guess I'm too sympathetic. See, he has nothing left to say to me. There's his toes, Toads, look. There's Solus's toes. Yeah, I also uploaded a mod called Solus Tweak, which I think appears to have just given him darker eyebrows. I can't really see anything else that it did.
Always with the questions. What will people say?
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Popular topic. Anything specific?
With you locked in romancing Dorian, it still gives me flirt options with Bull.
I'm wondering if the
Interesting.
Imperium would be a useful ally.
I'd think you'd be more concerned whether or not they'd support the Venatori. They won't, of course. At least, not officially. They'll disavow all knowledge of dangerous cultists. Secretly, many Magisters will rejoice at the idea. And if the South falls to chaos in the meantime,
All the better.
It would be in the Imperium's best interest to help. Surely it could use allies.
I think the Imperium
I bet there is a mod
the
for that,
idea of
Jambo.
allies a long time ago. We've been fighting the Qunari for what? 200 years off and on? It's a point of pride that we go it alone. They'll sneer at the South behind their silk handkerchiefs and say, "You've had it easy for far too long." Let's not forget that the Inquisition seems to be an arm of the Orlesian Chantry. Anathema so far as
Anathema! Well, of course we're not.
We're not part of the Chantry. The Chantry opposed the Inquisition's formation.
You think that matters? Don't be silly. The Herald of Andraste. Your very title smacks of the Southern Chantry.
Toads!
I think they're far more frightened what you'll do if you succeed.
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
Whoop, I can hear the guys downstairs. Let me know if you end up hearing noise in the background. I don't think it's going to bother the
Try not to
stream,
kill anyone without me.
but on the off chance it does, you'll be aware that there's Men laying pipe downstairs.
I can't make heads or tails of this. Age regression.
Inquisitor, what can I do for you, darling?
Oh, she seems to like me right now because she's waiting for her Wyvern heart.
Do you think that you and I might someday?
I don't see how that benefits me in the slightest, my dear.
Ouch! That was insulting. I can see why you would want to, but I don't see how it benefits me in the slightest. Ouch. All right, we should go take care of a few things. I'll just talk to Varric really quick, and then we shall go.
Worship?
Ooh, a cutscene. Oh, I know what cutscene this is.
There you are.
Yes,
I've been
yes.
looking all over for you. You're just in time. We almost had to start without you.
Oh, I loved that scene in Witcher Totes. Yeah, when he thinks he's going to get action with both girls at once and they just leave him.
What exactly were you starting without me now?
Come with me, little lady. Come with me.
I found her, Ruffles. Deal her in.
But those glasses are like this big.
I recall the rules. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat. We're ready to start.
You know when someone says that, they're about to play you.
Are 3 drakes better than a pair of swords? Ugh, I can never remember.
Seeker, remember how I said, don't show anyone your hand? That rule includes announcing it to the table.
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't want either.
Don't talk to the face cards, kid.
You seem to have enough people. I have 1,000 things to do.
Losing money can be both relaxing and habit-forming. Give it a try.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby, it's you.
Oh, Totes, we've all seen that scene.
Oh, I believe I'll start at...
Oh, I agree with that,
3
Tommy,
coppers.
totally. I think they are
today?
deeply devoted to each other despite
Maybe I'll
their
make it 1.
surface differences.
No. Bonus. 3 it is.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers? Silver or go home?
Bolder the better, right? I'm in.
Me too. Well, are you in?
I'm in, and raising another silver.
You haven't even looked at your cards.
Our illustrious leader is betting we're bluffing.
Everybody's gotten greedy once, Crystal.
The poor recruit ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars all turned to stare at once. Then a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet. A standing ovation.
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
He did not.
Good man.
You're shitting us.
You're shitting us.
That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
Okay, do I have a story or does Varric have a story? I'll do a story.
I've got one for you. The clan decided to camp near this ruined fortress, right on the edge of the Kirisham,
Tommy.
dark as the bottom of a well. The keeper swore up and down
Agreed.
it was safe, but some of the hunters started hearing noises in the middle of the night. They ran out of there fast as you think, bare asses shining in the moonlight the whole way back to their village.
Not bad. You don't mind if I steal that one, do you?
Well done.
I like the part with the rabbit. There should be more rabbits.
I haven't played Borderlands 2 in so long.
That was scandalous. It
Such a
would
good game.
ruin the Inquisition if anyone found out. Tell it again. And the dealer takes everything.
I like Josie. She's not as square as she
Deal again.
pretends to be.
I figured out your tells, Lady Ambassador.
Oh, Khalil.
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
Oh, famous last words.
want another chance to win my dignity back, deal me in.
Don't say a word, dwarf.
I tried to warn you, Curly.
Never bet against an Antivan, Commander.
I'm leaving. I don't want to witness our commander's walk of shame back to the barracks.
Well, I do. It comes off. I didn't know it came off.
It comes off. I can't believe it comes off. He's like, get out of here. Get.
I'm glad you decided to join us tonight. It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisitor.
I enjoyed this.
See? That's what I mean. It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
Absolutely.
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge angle.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Did I win?
Or Sarah is shit-faced. That was fun, but...
What can I do for you, your Inquisitorialness?
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises.
That's right, Totes.
Ask.
Second only to the sex scene. Although I have to say the sex scenes in this game are pretty sad.
How do you know Bianca?
I mean, they're good.
Not
I'm not like I want them to be. I'll drop that.
Still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.
Bianca is married. Somehow I thought the two of you had a history.
Bianca's family are
That would be really funny, Gray.
surface dwarves, so conservative they don't take a piss without asking the ancestors first. They picked out a smith caste boy for her. Wealthy, respected, has a great anvil collection. The perfect husband. I heard the wedding was lovely. The one Bianca actually showed up for, anyway.
Ooh, there's a story there.
I guess that's it for now.
All the humor goes out of his voice.
I'll be here.
I'm pretty sure that one of my compatriots is missing now.
Your worship.
I'm pretty sure.
Inquisition?
How are your charges? Well supplied?
That's true.
Never thought a mountain pass could seem like luxury.
Farewell.
Maker be with you.
Micah be with you. Hey, Blackwall is missing.
Might be something here.
Yes.
Let's take a closer look.
I just gave you a new shield, Blackwall. How dare you go missing? The Stable Boys letters. I thought it was up here. I thought the letter was up here. Apparently, I'm wrong. I thought it was sitting... Oh. You have been a friend and an inspiration. You've given me the wisdom to know right from wrong, and more importantly, the courage to uphold the former. It's been my honor to serve you. But he leaves without any explanation, without any telling you. What's happening? Blackwall, Crystal? I agree.
Spymaster has
I forget.
confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Go on. Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Leliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
Could be a good place to start. Crumpled report. Looks like it was removed from a recent report to Sister Lieutenant Cyril Mornay, one of the soldiers responsible for the Callier massacre of 937, was captured in Leeds. Like the others who were arrested for their involvement, Mornay insists that he did not know who he was assassinating and that he was just following the orders of his captain. His captain, Tom Rainier, is still at large. Mornay is to be executed within the week at Valrayo. Ren has nothing to say to me. We need to go. Yeah. I don't know why you're still hanging out here, Thren. Look, I need to get a hospital set up. It really annoys the snot out of me that the Inquisition still has its wounded people in tents and laying on the ground. All these empty rooms in the castle. I can't put those people in any of them. All right, let's go talk to Liliana and see if she can help us with Blackwall. We need to sort Blackwall out. We need to do our loyalty missions. I don't remember if I have to talk to her up here, if it just has to happen at the ward table. We'll find out. I love the layout of this place. I've been doing so much reading about Skyhold recently. It's interesting. Oh, she's over at her altar.
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as Justinia's successor. I never thought the idea would gain momentum. There is, after all, no shortage of vultures circling the Sunburst throne.
Tommy, I believe he already has by the time you see him in Trespasser. Tom Rainier is an a-hole. I don't think he's he was an a-hole for sure. I think he's a man who has a pretty bad past. But I also think he's a man who has a conscience and is trying to figure out how he can make, to the degree possible, some amends for it.
Is becoming divine something you really want?
When Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at anyone who even suggested that I could be her successor.
Things have changed. Still, I don't know. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
Okay, 1 second. Your sound's going to go away for just 2 seconds here. Okay, that should make it better.
Whoever becomes divine will have my support if she requires it. And I'm sure whoever becomes divine will absolutely require the Inquisition's backing. The Chantry is faltering, but it still has influence over the people. Who tells the people what's right? Who do they look to in times of peril? A divine with enough support can change the Chantry. And with it, Thedas. But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
Okay. "45 minutes in, and I'm still just talking to people. Oops, I must have passed the drop down. Hello, Dorian. He did kill for coin, but people can change, and he is trying to make amends for his past, so I'm inclined... You can't forget the past, but a person can make attempts to make amends for their past behavior. If there was no redemption for people, there'd be no point in anybody even trying anything with their... All right, I think I've talked to just about everybody now.
A pleasure.
Let's speak later. Goodbye.
You just what? First phase knuckle dragger? I believe the last time I played, I had him conscripted because he's been masquerading as a warden for a long time. He clearly buys into their ideals, and so why not have him become one? But I don't totally remember because I haven't played Trespasser. I was dinking around with my game files last night because I was trying to record, honestly, for the Skyhold video I'm working on, I was trying to record the moment when you find Skyhold out of my own save files. And I haven't played Trespasser since like 2016, so it's overdue. Overdue. Oh yes, I put a war table no waiting thing in here because I was tired of waiting for these things. But I'm going to try to be somewhat natural in the way I play it, though. King Alistair's no diplomat. I should say he's no diplomat. He's a lot of things, but... Yes, I want him to stay there. I want him to stay there and just harry the Tevinters. Yeah, it's been a while since I did. Yeah, I was getting tired of waiting for these dumb things. That awful. Should we go talk to Blackwall in jail? The wart table? All right, let's go. Let's go talk to... What is the rune? You guys keep telling me there's a particular rune I should be looking for.
Inquisitor.
Who was it that was just saying they don't like Claptrap? I thought Claptrap, the first time I played the game at the very beginning of it, I thought Claptrap was hilarious. I love him. I love his wacky sense of humor. But I do agree that his voice after a while is like, just shut up now. I love that. I love that idea, Tommy. The wart table. Which one is the general chat? You guys will have to remind me next time I'm in Discord. Oh, you mean the foyer? That's hilarious. In fact, give me 2 seconds here. All right, done and done. Where am I? What am I doing here? I love that, the wart table. Totes spelling errors, or her autocorrects are right up my alley. Okay, let's go to Valrio, take care of Tom Renier. Blackwall has left the Inquisition. Appears to have something to do with the impending execution of a man named Mornay and one of the soldiers responsible for the Callier massacre. Well, I'm not going to take Sarah because she runs off at the mouth. Not that it matters. The wart table. Only, you realize only we are going to know what that means. Everybody else is going to look at that and go, what? What does that mean? Look how cute my Inquisitor looks. I don't know why, but I love this helmet. I mean, that bun on the back is as big as her head is. But I like it.
The blonde elf with the Inquisition. Didn't I see you with her once?
I've passed her and her friends information from time to time.
You admit it? Just like that?
They're a fun lot. Well, sometimes. It's hard to explain.
Look at this guy. He's got a dagger stuck in a little sheath on the back of his calf. Can you see that? I don't know how you wouldn't stab yourself. As soon as you bent your legs, you'd push that dagger right into the back of where your Achilles heel is. I completely agree with you, Gray, except that I'm just not the type. I believe that people who genuinely try to change deserve a chance at redemption. I think everybody deserves a chance at redemption if they're sincere in their efforts to amend for their sins. He cannot change what he did in the past. And there's no question that he'd have to spend the rest of his life trying to make up for it because it was horrible.
Be careful.
Be careful. Ah, crap. I need to go to the ward table first, don't I? No, I was just at the word table. All right, you guys, help me remember why I'm having trouble with this guy. Oh, you know what else I want? I want to buy this bed. Because this is the important things. I think it's this one. I have probably bought bed 2 and 3 10 times because I keep thinking that I don't have. I wish it would tell you which ones you have and which ones you don't. Yeah, I agree with you, Crystal. They're not necessarily that black and white. I mean, it is black and white that what he did is heinous. There's no question. That's black and white. But there are people that do terrible, terrible things and then genuinely repent of them and then spend the rest of their lives trying to make amends. And I think that's what Blackwell's doing. I mean, he's best submitted himself to get executed. What am I doing wrong here? I cannot remember how this goes. Yeah, but I couldn't. There's no, it's not letting me in. So what have I done? Okay, that's what I thought. I should be able to just...
Salutations.
I'm not saying that I could forgive him, but I like to think that I'd like to think that... Yeah, I don't know how to answer your question. I'm just not a person who believes that a person is defined forever and ever by their past. People should be given... There has to be hope in the world, and people have to be allowed to have a chance at redemption. Could I personally forgive him for killing my family? I'd like to. I'd work at it. I definitely would try to. Doesn't mean he doesn't have to make amends. Doesn't mean there aren't consequences for his actions. No, there's no... Why can't I not remember? Is there a scaffolding set up over here? I thought you talked to him before that stuff happens. Ah. You guys are right. Once again, you've proven that I don't remember what's happening.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
Oh, this is grim.
Ugh, I could never watch something like this. It's disgusting.
Wait! Stop! A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given, and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Varric's just figured it out.
Blackwall!
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
Hello, Duchess.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
Ooh! Doesn't change that he needs consequences. Doesn't change that at all. I love that. Did you see that executioner's mask? That is cool. Okay, now I can go talk to him in prison. Hold thy hand, hold it back well, callous juror. Let me stand, let me bear a smile. I wonder who writes all this stuff. I mean, they have writers clearly, but prose is different from writing regular material.
There is no doubt.
Oh, I missed that. People talking. I love some of the ancillary conversations.
Concerning. He's a butcher.
That is true. He did terrible, terrible things. Look at that insignia on his arm. They're very fancy. The details in this game, I think I love that. Oh, I completely agree with that, Gray, but that's not really what we're talking about. I think there's a big difference between forgiveness and lack of consequences, where nobody's talking about lack of consequences.
A shock! This is devastating! How could you not see as much?
Perhaps I was numbed by the tearing of the sky.
Oh, I missed what they were talking about. I just think there's a lot of people that do bad stuff like that they don't care, they're not remorseful. I will save my condemnation for those people. People who are genuinely trying to make amends for things they've done in the past. I'm going to extend them grace and allow them to pay their price. I thought this guy had to say something to me about don't do this or don't do that. Oh, now I can get into the prison. It's grim. It's grim. This guy could have pretended to be Blackwall for the rest of his life and nobody would have been the wiser. I thought one of those guys was chattable. A little bit better than the Fade prison, I'll say that. Oh, while I'm in the prison, let me steal some stuff. Since I'm here. I don't think I've ever picked that up before, which is really stupid. All right, Blackwall, let me hear what you've got to say here.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man.
And to save your own skin.
But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
Was the bailiff telling the truth? Did you really do those things?
Yes, I did. It's all true. It's time we all took a good look at who I really am. Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason,
while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
I know you're more than what you say. Have some faith in yourself.
That was the sum of their conversation? Yeah, because he definitely has to pay the price. I mean, it's not like... Yes.
Who were you before this mess?
I was a captain in the Orlesian army. Well regarded, respected. But it wasn't enough. One mistake. One mistake and everything I worked for fell apart.
I wouldn't necessarily classify what he did as a mistake.
I need to know about
I mean, it was a fairly deliberate decision.
We met in a tavern when I was on the run. I was nothing, a waste of life. But he wanted to recruit me. We headed to Valsham.
Hello, Fear.
But Blackwall insisted on making a stop along the way. An old ruin from one of the previous blights.
Sorry. Oh, Alexa, stop.
I was to go down alone, find a dark spot.
God. Alexa.
Blood. When I returned, I found the warden ambushed by more of the creatures. He took a blow for me. He shouldn't have died. It should have been me.
Fear, happy birthday. Happy day. Happy birthday. Surely there's a cake somewhere in here. My God, you have to scroll through 300 stupid emojis to find anything regarding it remotely as like a cake. Here, have a taco. Some popcorn. And a cake! Happy birthday!
It was a heroic act, stepping between you and a darkspawn.
I wasn't worthy. He would have wanted me to carry on to Valsham, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there's no proof that I've been recruited.
Hello, Laurinity. I like your name, Laurinity. Welcome, welcome. It's just a bunch of old people. Well, sort of. I'm speaking for myself.
The man on the gallows, Mornay. Who was he?
My second in command. He was a good man. When I heard he'd been caught, I was resolved to stop his execution.
As you should be.
Let another die for my mistake.
I need to know the details of what you did. Who you killed, why.
I betrayed the Empire and assassinated a general, all for gold. The man was General Vincent Callier. My employer was a Chevalier, Robert Chapuis.
Chapuis.
Robert believed that Grand Duke Gaspard was the rightful ruler of Orlais and would eventually take the throne. He thought that by eliminating one of Celine's loyal supporters, he might endear himself to the true Emperor. I can't say if Robert's plan would have worked. I didn't care. There was good coin offered, and I took it. By the time Sir Robert's involvement was uncovered, I was long gone. Of course, the Grand Duke disavowed any knowledge of the act and publicly condemned it. Robert killed himself. Poison in his wine. Another victim of the great game.
That's all for now.
Okay. My only complaint about what Blackwall has to say is he should stop calling it a mistake.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Oh, I forgot that Cullen was in this scene.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
Well, she wouldn't have known.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now?
His eyes are so deep in.
Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
Tommy, oh my gosh. Okay, I have a question for you guys. Who, do any of you just leave him at this point? I'm going to guess Grey just leaves him at this point, but do any of you guys leave him at this point? I don't do that. I always get him out. I always judge him back at Skyhold.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable.
Of course it was.
He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause.
Yep.
And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
He wanted to change. To prove that he'd really left his past behind. He had to face up to it.
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Oh, Lorinity. I always judge him at Skyhold.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Okay. Oh, I hope the wait's not going to be a long time. All right. Time to go black.
All cleared, she was still in charge. So what was the point?
You would not believe the number of alliances shattered and broken that night.
Sounds like a wash.
Oh, it seems so. And I've decided to go a different way entirely.
Is that good?
We shall see.
We shall see. I love the conversations that you hear if you just walk around.
Still not chosen a new divine.
I hate to say it, but I almost wish Chancellor Roderick was still with us.
Almost? His wisdom would be most welcome. We look like fools the longer we dither.
We already look like fools.
Have you seen what you're wearing? Yes, you look like fools.
Worthy of a lost love.
He could have done more.
Do you know I've walked by there a dozen times and I've seen this guy laying here with these two people, but I've never seen him fall down. I think that's hilarious.
False witness and work to deceive others. Know this. There is but one truth. All things are
He is a
known
good tank.
to our Maker, and he shall judge their lies.
Yeah, I don't think giving him to the wardens is a bad idea. That's what he says he's wanted, and it gives him a chance to spend the rest of his life trying to atone. And that's not a bad thing. He definitely has to atone. There's no changing what he did. So the best a person can do is try to atone the best they can for the rest of their lives. Okay, that's enough of a lecture. Go back to Skyhold, figure out what we're doing. And then maybe, get our staff out and kill a few things a little bit. I know, he just goes, bleh, bleh, falls over. Oh, that's what love is. Can't even stand up under his own power. That's true love. I know, that's how impressive I am. He's pining for a lost love. He's not fainting it because of me. You know what bugs me? Why can't you go into that cell down there and get... Is he down here or is he in a cell? He should be in a cell. No, he's not here. Why am I running? I can see he's not here. Is he in a cell? If I go in the jail, is he in a cell? Wonder if the Inquisitor... Nope. The Quizquisitor.
You have to admit, it looks bad.
It looks like a lot.
This is unacceptable. Look it, that guy is hurt with the guy with the giant ostentatious headdress. He's hurt and I've left him out in the dirt. I have all these rooms in this giant castle and I've left my wounded in the dirt out here. Oh my God, Jambo. You guys, you're going to see when I put this new BioShock playthrough up, it's part 3. So I'm still fairly early in the game, but I did run into my first, you know, when you run into your first little sister and you have to kill the Mr. Bubbles and then, you know, get the Eve or whatever it is from her by one method or another. I realized I'm a panicker. When there's like things running at you all over the place, I'm a panicker. Not in real life, but in video games apparently, because when I looked back at some of my gameplay, I'm like, wow. All I did was just start like wildly firing my gun all over the place. It was kind of sad.
Your worship.
The things I'm learning about myself that are not really attractive things. Try watching yourself on camera, then you'll really see. I was just swooning at the side.
A pleasure.
I know, right? Cully looks good in that outfit I have him in now. It's a Ferelden. It's a Ferelden uniform. Isn't he from Ferelden originally? I can't remember now. Don't tell me if he's not, because I've got him wearing Ferelden clothes. I have a fainting couch. When I grew up, my best friend, her mother was a psychologist, and she had like a collection of fainting couches. It seemed like she had several old fainting couches, and then you know, psychiatrist couches. Those things were so cool. Okay, I don't think Tom Renier's fate. See, now this doesn't seem any more morally up. I mean, look what Liliana's suggesting doing. No, I'm not going to do that. Hello, John Bunting. How are you? I find certain carrot but not useful. Oh, yes, I agree with that, Atami. Yeah, I didn't like the notion of lying and sending some... I mean, like I'm going to send some other guy who is a traitor to our cause to die in his place. That makes me not much better than him, in my opinion.
Let us begin.
Arranged marriages. I'm not super hip on the arranged marriages idea. Because, you know, real people have to live in those marriages. Care Bronach.
Inquisitor.
All right, should we go judge? Yeah, I haven't been using Vivian or Cole. I feel kind of bad about that. I really should be using Cole more. Wait. You really think Mother should discuss this in front of us? Plus, we all know where Crystal stands. You guys. Oh, yes, you've suffered greatly, Totes. Aren't you on my Discord as one of my favorites? So silly. All right, you guys better start right now before I get some timed thing. You guys better right now start giving me your opinions about what Blackwell's fate should be. I'm not going to behead him. I'm not romancing him here either, so.
For judgment this day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall. His crimes... well, you are aware of his crimes. It was no small expense to bring him here, but the decision of what to do with him is now yours.
Thing is, he's a good tank. Josie, I find Vivian completely unlikable, but she's very useful unless you're playing a knight enchanter yourself. Sarah's another thing. She's a huge damage dealer, but I find her annoying. I find her funny sometimes, but I do get kind of annoyed by her. I never play a knight enchant. I almost never use Vivian because I don't like her, but she's wearing... I have her in a badass outfit right now, though, so I probably will take her. I always let that couple escape. I say give this idiot to the wardens. I thought you'd say I think we should behead him, Gray.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. What did you have to do to release me?
Josephine called in a few favors. There are enough people out there who owe the Inquisition.
God, I wish they'd fix...
And what happens to the reputation the Ambassador has so carefully cultivated? The world will learn how you've used your influence. They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
I wish there'd been another way, but my options were limited.
You could have left me there. I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah. Okay, so once this is what I usually do. Nope. Nope.
Blackwall intended you join the Wardens. I will let them decide your fate. But only when Corypheus is dead. For now, Tom Rainier, the Inquisition needs you.
As you command.
Blackwall gave you the chance to atone through action, not merely punishment. I find I can do no less.
I am grateful for this, Inquisitor. And I will serve for as long as I can.
A throne with all the snakes. Whatever will we do? There was a fearsome vampire but got scared by Big Sis threatening to tattletale. So we're on our own now. Join us. We are one. I wouldn't mind playing a game. Well, oh my god. I just started to say the stupidest thing. I actually just started to say, thank God it didn't come all the way out of my mouth, that I wouldn't mind playing a game in which you are a warden. What can I say? I was up really late last night. Okay, let's go do... I never killed him. Actually, I thought there might have been an option there to behead him. I mean, because I've never done anything else. I didn't remember what the other choices were, but there isn't even the option. You shall lose your head by my hand. Okay. Give the amulet to Cole. Send scouts to investigate. Can I actually go give Cole his amulet right now? Do I have the amulet? Bye, Jambo. I know. You would think I was into the whiskey this morning. But no, I just had a brain fart. A major one. A major brain fart. Gosh, wouldn't it be fun to play a game where you could actually be a warden?
It's one the funniest thing I've seen in years.
Whoa, drunk. I do look like I've been to whiskey. Oh, why am I going to Sarah?
Made my day bright, it did.
Made my day bright, it did.
To the little rat catcher.
I didn't understand the grand ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
God, yes, it would be.
What did you think of the masks?
What masks?
Bee masks. Everyone had them on their faces.
Those weren't their faces.
I love that he is so innocent. And it makes total sense. I mean, if you saw an alien, you'd think that that's what they are. It's like when Cullen has to take his clothes off and Cole goes, they come off. Why wouldn't he think that's what they are? He doesn't know.
I found the amulet that Solus told us about.
Hello, Rocco.
Would you like to try it on?
Hello, Rocco.
I like it.
Have you had your dinner?
We need some place that can go away if it becomes sharp. What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I?
May I? Let's see, his eyebrows are different. That's the mod I put in.
It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
We know it's not just going to work, right? It never just works.
Have faith, Inquisitor.
What was that? Oh, what are you doing to the kid?
For Pete's sake, what are you children doing?
Blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
Solus, is it possible that the amulet doesn't work on Cole because he's too human?
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances.
Yes, he's had his eyebrows done.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
It's a pretty lame looking amulet.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
It appears we have something to find. I told you it never just works.
All right, kid.
And Solus disapproved of that comment.
Out where you're sensing something wrong.
I like the blood of enemies.
All of you?
Sure.
Okay, in my defense, it said he does look prettier. That's actually a really good description. He does look prettier.
He came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
In my defense, it said Solus Tweaks. That's the name of the mod, Solus Tweaks. And I thought, I don't know. Anyway, it seems to have only made his eyebrows and made it look like he's got smoother skin. I don't know. He does want to be a person. Heartbreaker to your throne. He is pretty. But you can still see his toes, Totes. I'd like a mod that puts real shoes on Solus. Am I making him a person or what? What do you guys think? What the hell?
If I see a way to protect Cole without taking away whatever he is, I'll use it. But Cole clearly needs our help.
I'm not saying we do nothing. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the
I
problem.
don't think you can change your nature, but you can change how you move through the world. I'm the bigger fish. I've done both, and I don't really have an opinion. I mean, he wants to be a person, but and I do disagree with Solus to the degree that you can't change your nature. Okay, yes, I agree you can't change your nature, but you can change how you live in the world. So, I don't know.
Give me a moment.
If people couldn't change and evolve in some way, it would be pretty hopeless.
Greetings. Can I help you?
Ah, yes.
You killed me.
What?
I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
The spire?
Cole, stop.
This is so sad. Imagine being left alone and just starving to death.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
If he killed you, wouldn't you be dead?
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Val Royo. They forgot about him. He starved to death.
Ugh, that's awful.
I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I...
It's late if he's... Oh, that's right.
Cole.
Forgot. Another reason to play Trespasser.
We just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him.
No.
I need to. I need to.
I can't remember how to get what I want. Cole become more like a spirit. The uh-oh.
Solus?
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Chuckles.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
Varric.
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
A spirit does not work through emotions. It embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human. And humans change. They get hurt. And they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
Yep.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
Sorry, Solus. I know we're sleeping together, but I agree with Varric.
Cole will never grow into a real person until he comes to terms with what happened.
Leave it to me. All right, kid. You want revenge? Come with me.
Varric and his chest hair. Human, human, human. Oh, it'd be so easy to just push this guy right off this little promontory thing he's on. You just push him right off.
Sorry.
Sorry isn't going to help him now, is it, kid?
No.
Pull the trigger and put him down like a mad dog.
No, you have to forget.
Do it.
No.
How you doing, kid? Feel any better?
No.
You can't make it all just go away. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, so you can't kill the guy.
No. He needs to remember. You too.
Like the music just cut off. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's true, Tommy. That's a good point. Boy, that cut off abruptly. Did it not? Come on, black screen.
For For all we know, the amulet will now never function. Cole remains vulnerable to binding.
No, he isn't.
No.
The amulet didn't work because he's too human, right?
Right.
Maybe now the kid's also too human for that binding magic to work on him.
I hope you're right.
Solus carries a...
Still hurts. When do I stop hurting?
Being with your friends can make you feel better.
Come on, kid. Let's go for a walk. It'll clear your head.
The left hand misses a friend with 2 different names. She's hurting, sad, alone, but everyone can see me now. They remember. How do I put honey in Leliana's wine without her noticing?
I can help with that.
It is good that he is not entirely changed, however human he becomes.
Well, there you go. My influence has increased. Where's Solus? He's now missing from the room. Where is he? He better not be out seeing that red-headed elf in the kitchens. Or he's going to hear about it.
Worship?
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
No.
Carry on.
Yeah, it was a good scene, but yes, very abrupt. Okay, what do you think we should do now? We should go and kill some things. Let's go kill some things. I forget where Cole... Oh, he hangs out above the tavern. Your worship. Exactly. Welcome to all. You wanted to be human. Now you know what it's like to go to the bathroom, get a stomach ache, not be able to sleep, have a girl reject you, or a boy, or whatever.
Heard you found something that had to do with wardens. Would have liked to have seen it.
Yeah, well, you were in jail, so...
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
Doesn't matter to me.
Thank you.
We'll talk later.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Look at that big mural on the wall of the barn. All right, friends. The Inquisitor has what pride hath wrought. Okay. The inner circle has... I need to do all these things. Oh, smuggler letters found. Bring me the heart of Snow White. I should go do this one. From the exalted plains. Oh. This is the Verschale March. Order a march through... I don't even remember that being on the table. Do you? Do you remember that being on the war table? Grey Warden, Solus is wrong. Maybe Solus is a spirit like Cole. Solus pride. Maybe he gets a spirit of pride. He becomes a demon. He's twisted against his purpose. I don't think that's possible for Solus just because of who he is in the lore. I understand that Solus is a purist and he sees the Fade as, you know, because the world he comes from, the Fade, is part of our natural world. He sees it differently, but I think he's wrong in this case as well, though I agree with you. Whoa, I almost ran off the stairs. I understand that he's a purist, but yeah, I think he's wrong. And Cole had already started his transformation himself before he ever joins the Inquisition, so all I'm doing is helping him fulfill his own goal. That's the way I see it. I need my underlings to come in here and clean up these stones. And look at this gigantic hole right here. Is that acceptable? Actually, why are these even being blocked up? I mean, look, they look like giant doorways. I never noticed that before. Oh, so are these ones. It's just a decoration, I guess. But look, my minions need to clean this up. It's not acceptable. Somebody find the kitchen elves and put them to work. Rocco's going to bed? Oh, Rocco. Well, I don't want to do this one yet. I only have 44 right now anyway. The consequences of Blackwall's lie. The issue of Tom Rainier has been settled, but his deception has had far-reaching consequences. Had we not used the Grey Warden treaties, we might not have found ourselves in so awkward a position. As it is, I receive daily messages from all quarters demanding we make reparations. We must do something. Scribbled beneath, signed by Cullen. I'm sorry. Did we embarrass the Duchess at a soiree by stepping on her gown, or was the sky torn open and Haven beset by an ancient darkspawn magister? We needed the gold. We needed the men. You would have persuaded someone to part with them with or without the treaties. We are not making reparations for doing what we had to do, what no one else could have done. Don't forget. We're now allied with the Wardens. If we had no authority to conscript before, we definitely do now. Ugh, I like a man who's definite about what he likes. Where is the stupid Sarah thing? Okay, these are all done. What have I done wrong here? I thought I already did this one. Oh, I messed this one up. Ugh. I'm a screw up. I got all my elven friends killed.
Inquisitor.
Where's the mark? That's got to be a French one, right? That's on the Orlais side. I'm not even looking at my chat. Yeah, I was just going to say, considering the name, these are all completed. Oh, that's available. Here it is. I found it. I'm not going to do this one yet, but... Ah, yes, I remember that one. Didn't I do Cullen's solution? Whose solution did I do? I can't remember. Are you secretly a cat? Okay, good. He accepted. He accepted our letter from Liliana.
Inquisitor.
Duchess have climbed the Duchess Cullen tree too. If you catch my meaning, why does the VA have to be an ass? He is hot. Who are you? He's especially hot with the new uniform, isn't he, Duchess? Why am I doing this to myself? I'm not even... Hello, Miranda. No, I haven't done his personal mission yet. Well, I've done the one with the spirit, yes. I am romancing Solus. I'm not acting like a very faithful elven girlfriend, though, because I'm been panting over Cullen the whole stupid time. I wanted to do Sarah's little side mission, but I don't know. I can't remember how to make it pop up. What is over here with Morrigan? Oh my god, I forgot I had Morrigan. I wish Morrigan could still come with me on things. I mean, I know she does on a couple, but... Look at this. I'm spending all my time at Skyhold. I'm not even out fighting anything. Dragonthorn. Witherstock. And I want to build my stupid mage tower pretty soon. It hasn't come up yet.
There is a problem that needs your attention, Inquisitor.
Okay.
Your worship?
I take it you're a city elf, not Dalish.
It's not a useful identifier. I am an elf. I was raised away from the Dalish. No, I do not know their customs. I'm sure that much was immediately obvious. It's of little concern. I have skill enough to be evaluated by what I can do. My associates...
Nope, I have not done that.
Where did you receive your training?
I studied with Adan after he left the service of the King of Ferelden. Well, when the king was no longer there to serve. Our College of Associates tends to meet informally. I've since been fortunate enough to serve various heads of state. They are all as good as another, truth be told. My skills and contacts are better suited to more imminent need.
Well, well.
Are there others who could come to Skyhold?
They are helping now. I have contacted many...
Oh my god, are you quibbling? Are you quibbling? Yes, I like the soulless romance.
They are not, shall we say, prone to take the field, but we will be well supplied.
I think the soulless romance is good for
As you were.
the gameplay. Speaking as myself, I like Cullen. I like Solus too. I just don't, because I know the outcome of that romance, it kind of bugs me.
I understand you have spared the Grey Wardens from destroying what goodwill was left them. 'Tis good of you, considering the weakness Corypheus exploited was their own doing.
Yes.
Still, should a true archdemon one day arise, they will no doubt be needed. Or so they would have us believe.
Now that you've seen the Inquisition up close, what are your impressions?
'Tis remarkable.
Bye, Tommy.
What you have built. I will give you
Have
that.
fun at your work
Many
meeting.
other has built a network
Yeah, talk to you on
of spies
Discord.
beyond anything Thedas has seen. All this in precious little time, conjured from thin air.
You guys are
Power
funny
of
to
fur
watch.
alone. I wonder if Corypheus suspected what he was enabling, just as I wonder what will become of all this once he is defeated.
I know. What becomes of Skyhold after you're done with the Inquisition? I already know that answer because I've read Tevinter Nights.
We have to defeat him first. Then I'll worry about what's next.
Should that happen?
See, here's another knife. See the way that knife is stuck in the back of her belt? First time I sat down, I'd stab myself. Blech.
When this is done, many will be eager to knock you back down.
That's true.
You seem to know a great deal about elven law.
The Dalish are not the only ones interested in the distant past, Inquisitor. Indeed, my skills allow me access to places the Dalish dare not even dream of. The ancient elves hold secrets they have not yet given up. Secrets about the foundation of Thedas itself. Thus, they are my focus. Corypheus clearly feels the same.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Until next time, then.
Probably, Miranda. That's probably true. What is the new quest, and where is this quest? The Mirror of Transformation. No quest there yet. What's on the other side of that wall right there? I don't know what quest they're trying to point me to. Oh, it's up on the wall.
Worship?
Is that where we're up on the wall? God, at this rate, I'm never even going to get out of Skyhold during this playthrough. Let's see, the garden is over that way. Is it not? Crystal! You gotta love I know. Morgan's a little bit, I mean, I like her, but she's a little bit, she's a little pompous. Oh, good. Is this where I get to build the mage tower finally? Oh, yes! Dun 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 dun! I'm building a mage tower! I need to build a hospital.
A proper mage tower. Every castle needs one.
Yes. A proper mage tower. Okay, Fiona, don't get too big for your britches now. I gave you your own tower. We need some rebound D after be heartbroken by that little daft egg. What better way to get over a heartbreak than just going out and getting laid? Isn't that the time? Can't do that. Isn't that the time-honored way to handle a breakup? Oh, I hate when this does this. There it goes. But I could never treat Colin as a rebound. Or just a rebound, I should say. Let's put it that way. See what a good Inquisitor I am? Look what I've given these naughty mages who tied themselves to what's-his-face. I've given them their own entire tower because that's the kind of leader I am. But this is a dead end. No, it's not. Okay, I gotta get out of Skyhold for a little while. I'm going a little stir crazy here. Time to get out of Skyhold for a little while. Oh, I don't need to talk to Segret. Sorry, Segret. I don't need to talk to you. Okay. What time is it? 12:46. Unfinished business. I want to do the Versailles March. Talk to Sarah about the march. Let's go do this one. Oh, but it requires running around again. Wait a minute. This might... No, I'll go this way. What? Mom gets it? Rebound D? Not at this point in my life, but there was a time. There was a time when I knew what that meant. All right, Sarah.
One who knows pain has tried the game. It's one who lacks a certain wherewithal. For he knows well a pain.
He lacks a certain wherewithal.
I hear Vashel was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through too. Got a location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
I'm ready if you are.
Always, yeah. My favorite part, this. Let's go see what friends can get us.
Let's go see what friends can get us. Oh, let's see. I'll bring Vivienne for this because this is the kind of thing she would probably like the least. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I don't need two mages. Wait, who have I got with me? Blackwalk. Oh, two rogues. I don't need two rogues. Sorry, Cole. I'll bring Vivienne because she's got a badass outfit on now. No, I'm taking Vivienne. I don't need two rogues. I better not have taken him. I think I unchose him. Oh, I get it. It's just not rebound.
Wait, this is weird. What? I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me stuff don't trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
Right, things have gone sour.
As they do.
No, it has to go right or he'll kill me for the marching. It wasn't my fault.
It wasn't
You
my
were the one
fault.
with the rumor out of Vachelle. My friend.
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for.
It's her!
It's her. She's here. Red Jenny.
Well, well. All right, mercenary warrior.
Oh, hold on. I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's all sheath our swords, you walk out, and we'll...
All right, you pompous asshole.
Don't believe this pissbag. He started it.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it?
What kills me, this guy's so patronizing.
And we worked past it. I'm Lord Pel Harmond. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me. But we both need people.
You want to talk now, but Sarah's my ally. You attacked her friends.
Come now. You know how much her meddling cost me? Because apparently you were complicit. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these red jennies. Despite your foreign nature, as Inquisitor, you are a social peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
How can you not hate this guy? He is an ass biscuit.
Quite. Inquisitor, Herald.
I love, he's so well played.
Enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
The servants you killed, they did nothing except talk about what was going on.
You killed my contacts. My friends.
That is entirely true.
Well, that should be that then.
You're the one who empowered them, made their complaints a threat. Perhaps you should have warned them about talking to you.
Stop talking to him. Really, just stop it.
Sorry, this guy's just such an asshole.
Mother,
It's so awful.
shite bag piss face. Eat it, you lop-eared son of an arsenal rot
Sarah,
piece of.
Sarah.
What?
I think you're done. At this point, you're making wine.
Ugh, that makes it worse. Friends, Inquisitor. Better than his lot any day.
At this point, you're making wine. I know they did do it really well. You're making wine. I'm gonna have to remember that line. I should take his stuff and make him be an agent. That would have been the smarter, more mature thing to do. But honestly, I just love that. I love all the names Sarah calls him.
Felt good to stomp the smile off that pisshead's face. It doesn't go bad like that often, yeah? But when it does, they deserve it.
I wouldn't say it was worth it, but okay.
Risky, but keep it within the Inquisition and I'll support you.
Even though this puckered around us?
Even so.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that acceptance thing you're doing right there.
We'll have some differences, but I want to be one of your friends.
In gaming. In gaming, I hope I have an opportunity to use it.
Not fat. But all right.
Have you guys tried the multiplayer on this game? I've never tried it, but I'm kind of interested in trying it. We should do a stream sometime, or at least record a recording where we get into Discord and do a 4-player. I think it must be teams of 4 if it's your standard thing. I think it'd be fun to try.
Hey you have time? It's not a question, let's go. I've got something I want to do for you. Just come. You won't need your gear and stuff.
I don't remember.
Sarah, explain.
Just come on, will you? I haven't wanted to do this with anyone for a long time.
Agreed, Crystal. He's such a pompous, pretentious asshole. I wouldn't want him around.
On a roof.
They're horrible, right? And raisins. Ugh. I freaking still hate cookies.
I love cookies, but I don't like them in raisins. I don't like raisins in them.
Why am I sitting on a roof eating awful baked goods?
I got caught stealing when I was little, yeah? You get alienage or worse for that, but the Lady Emerald took me in. She was sick and couldn't have children. I had no parents. It worked out. Anyway, she gets a year sicker, so I ask her about cookies. Because mums make cookies. I can pass that down or something. Turns out, she couldn't cook. She missed that talk with her mum. The ones she made, she bought and pretended. Right. Well, no, she was a bitch. She hid buying them by keeping me away from the baker. She did that by lying that he didn't like me, didn't like elves. She let me hate so she could protect her pride. I hated him so much, and I hated... Well, she died, and I hate pride. Pride cookies. But this is great, you're great, so I thought maybe me and you could make some, I don't know, us cookies. Because then I could like them again. Oh, it's stupid.
You know what? That would be great.
See,
Agreed,
I
Duchess.
knew. Wait, really? Because it seems friggin' daft
Oh.
every step to me. Suppose it's not really about them.
You'll have to get a
Keep learning
PC,
lessons.
Pierre.
Makes my stomach hurt. Anyway, I'll throw the
No,
rubbish
I
away.
need to learn to
Next
use
time will be
controller.
better, yeah?
So I can use my Xbox down there.
Sarah, anytime. Can we get off the roof now?
Oh, yes, please. Smells like bird and dank. This part, not a good idea. Thanks, yeah. Feels good, this.
Yes, Sarah. 5 levels and rooms each might be a few more, maybe. Yeah, no raisins and cookies. Now, chocolate chips. Oh, yes. Chocolate chips, yes. Okay, what else have I got to go on here? What time is it? 12:56. Unfinished business. I need to go down, take a couple more people down for what's-her-face. I need to go get them before the dawn. I don't even know where those letters are. Maybe we should do the hardest Snow White. Okay, I have to do my hourly run to the potty really quick because apparently I drink too much water. I'll be back in 2 seconds, okay? I'll be right back.
Right. Back one.
come back. What do you need?
You're certain?
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Of course.
Would that I could.
Thank you.
I stand to right.
Right. That's why.
I stand to right.
Well, let me know if you find them.
See? What did I tell you? Thank you. Fine day for you.
Yes, sir.
You're certain?
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Are you sure? Yes, sir.
True enough. Of course. True enough. Micah, I hope it's not me.
I just did. Are you turning the water off? I just did a second ago. Okay, sorry. He's like, don't use the bathroom. Don't run the water. Can you guys hear me? Oh, fuck. Why'd you say that? Am I muted for you? All right, I'm going to turn my sound up over here. Okay, good. Yeah, I was muted for a second there, but you probably heard me talking to my husband. The, you guys do not care about this, but in my basement right now, there's a crew of people and they're replacing these old iron pipes that go all the way up and they serve the whole house and then they go outside to the sewer lines. And they are replacing those. So I guess they're replacing them right now. So he's like, don't run the water, don't use the bathroom. And I'm like, thank God I just did use the bathroom. Bring me the heart of Snow White. I haven't done a whole, yes, I have. Ah, yes, the Wyvern way over here in this extra area over here. Should we go do this one? Oh, your tablet died. Well, I'll bring Sarah and Vivienne because they despise each other. I'll bring Solus too, just because. Let's see, should I bring Tom Rainier or should I bring Cassandra? Maybe I'll bring Tom Rainier. He can start paying his price back. Plus, Vivienne doesn't like him. Yes, get the Wyvern. Yeah, I want to get some of this stuff done because I may have to pop off here a little bit early. It sounds like there's quite the circus going on downstairs. I have already unlocked that area. I have. Not that it's not marked on my map already, but I just got to remember how to get here now. Can I go through? I think it is through the grove. Let's make sure Vivienne has the stuff she needs. Who do I have with me? Blackwall. Okay, that's good. Dorian. Sarah has bees. Where's Vivienne? Did I miss her? I missed Vivienne. What's Vivienne got? Why does Vivienne have jar of bees? She doesn't need jar of bees. I'll give her... I usually give her healing mist, to be honest, because so that we have plenty of people who are... I'll use this one. Am I the only one then who has healing mist? I probably am. Oh, and lastly, I want to make sure Vivienne... runs her barrier. I forgot she has static cage. Oh, that's my own. I'm an idiot. Oh, whatever. I'm trying to find Vivienne, I want you to run barrier. Oh, Vivienne has points. Yeah, I can always tell when you haven't played a character enough because I should give her fade step. Oh, damn it. Oh, well. All right. That's not exactly what I meant to do, but all right. Do I want you to grab everyone's GT through YouTube? I can do that. Or am I missing? My GT is totally... Okay, I have no idea what that even means. It is hard to like. I wouldn't say that I like him. But now is where the rubber meets the road and he can start atoning for things. Yeah, I do like this area actually too, Fear. It's an interesting area. Look at Viv. Oh, let me get out in the sunlight. We can see Vivienne. I love the way Vivienne's dressed. It's so badass looking. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Look at Vivienne. She looks like a cross between an evil enchantress and a jester. I love it. Oh, girls are just chit-chatting. Okie dokie. This is one of those quests that I don't love because I'm going to go kill this animal just because, this rare animal, just because she needs it for some tonic she wants to make. This Wyvern has done nothing to me. I'm getting my Inquisitor outfit muddy and dirty. Oh look, a burning skeleton. If you have to go, Fear, it was nice to see you today. Yeah, Vivienne has badass outfits. She really does. Come on, lady. You're just getting all dirty. Wonder how many wyverns I'll have to kill just to get the one I want. I also never kill the dragons in this game. A game called Dragon Age, and I don't kill the dragons. I mean, I do sometimes. I have, but... Time for this... That's not a snowy wyvern. Well, that's not a snowy wyvern. That's just a plain old wyvern. Oh, but you're going down. Oh, it's a gurgut. It's not even a wyvern. Pardon my French. It's a gurgut. You guys will have to be liberal with your suggestions on what other games to play because I'm so excited. I've played a couple new games now. BioShock is new to me. Poppy's Playtime was new to me. House of Ashes was a complete win. I know. She is doing a great job. Great, great, great job. She allows me to be lazy. There she blows! A snowy wyvern. Look at that snowy wyvern. Look at that. I'm kill, look at me, this animal's, then here we have the snowy wyvern, almost extinct. There's only 5 of them left in the wild. Let me kill it. Look at Vivienne, man. She's right in the middle of the action over there. Isn't she? Where is she? Did I get it? Okay, I was busy yapping and I wasn't paying attention to how that ended. Did I get his heart? Or did it fly away? Did I miss it somehow? Did you guys see what happened? Thank you, Totes. It is. It's really fun. I feel like I missed out on so much. I had such a deprived childhood that I never played these games before. So deprived. Silly me who thought that all gamers were just low-life neckbeards. And look at me. I've become a neckbeard. Oh, let's not wake this dragon up. Okay, I missed the ending of that because I was actually so busy yapping I wasn't paying attention. Did I kill him and get his heart? Oh, there it is. Okay. Give Vivienne. Well, I can't give it to her right here. Look at that outfit she's got on, though. I swear that's what I should be wearing. That's cool. That says I'm a badass enchanter and I'm fancy dresser. All right, what else have I got to do? No, it was not automatically in my inventory. Exactly, Totes. You and I are on the same page. Back then, it was all outdoor. Not that you could tell by looking at me now, but back then it was all outdoor sports and stuff. My parents were big boaters, so we were always out on the water. Okay, what else have I got going on in the Exalted Plains? Lots of things. Oh yeah, I'll do this when I'm a little bit higher level, I think. Shards. I kind of want to go do Vivienne's cutscene. How do I cleanse the ground to gain favor? It's probably not by robbing all the graves like I did. Am I right or am I right? Haha. Hello, Melanie. Oh, I really despise the flies.
Nothing to report, sir.
I hear you, lady. I'm gonna have to do a thing just on Easter eggs that are around here. You're going to die, Mr. He looks like a praying mantis. Mr. Terror Darkspawn. How silly you are. How silly to think you can stand up to the Inquisition. Oh, I agree with you, Toads. I totally agree with that. It's funny because I'm actually old enough that I can remember when, before the internet was a thing, when people were creating, like you could make intranets, and I had a friend who was a complete computer nerd when they were first getting popular, And we'd create these intranet things, and we would have these. We could all go in these chat rooms if you had the right phone number, and he was the admin, and he liked you. We would all get on at night, and we'd go into these chat rooms under these assumed, of course, these avatar names, and we would just chat. We thought it was the greatest thing ever. Cannot tell you how many hours when I was in my 20s I would spend in my apartment at night, yapping in this chat room. I was the only female, actually, for quite a long time. It was pretty funny. Holla. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just looking to figure out how to... how do I cleanse the Dalish things of... Ha! You're waiting for your Skyrim to update. I haven't played Skyrim in a long time. I'm probably like most people. I've never actually finished Skyrim. It just becomes an endless pursuit of putting in new houses and run around the open world doing shit. I think that's probably what Skyrim is nowadays, right? Does anybody actually ever finish Skyrim? I've never played the main quests, I don't think, beyond just the first few. Okay, I have to cleanse these graves, but I don't remember how to do it. It's so pretty here. I already know the keeper. Oh, I see a bad boy. Am I not close enough? What's the deal here? A rage demon. Just doing my part to protect the Hallas. Oh, they're dead. I overkilled them.
I've heard things about you, Vivi. It is properly Madame Vivienne, official mage to the Imperial Court. Yes, that's what I heard. Not the title, the snotty bit.
However shall I recover from your condemnation?
You're still doing it. Can you even shut it off?
For you, my dear, no.
I love it. I like Vivienne in some ways despite herself, but she is just an unadulterated snob. It is properly Lady Vivienne, Imperial Court Enchanter. You may call me Vivi. Or in this case, you may not call me Vivi. Don't run away from me, little Hallas. I'm not hurting you. That's what I'm looking for there, right there. That bad boy. No, I want the other guy. That's what I want. No. You're dead! Vivienne looks super good in that bronze and brown, in my opinion. Is this how I'm cleansing? Is this how I'm cleansing? Just by killing things around here? How am I cleansing the Dalish burial sites? I don't even think I'm at the Dalish burial site, actually, currently. There's the keepers. I mean, there's the Dalish. There's the keeper who's going to hate me when I talk to him because I desecrated all those... I desecrated all those... Remember, like in playthrough 1 or 2, or a couple streams ago, I basically robbed all those graves. You guys tried to tell me I shouldn't do it. Hi, Keeper Haven.
Harold, you return.
I've destroyed the demons on your sacred ground.
I also robbed all your graves.
But our hunters watched you from afar, and they know you defiled our graves, and that you stole a relic, and with it broke open the vault at Unadin from one of the people. I'm disappointed. The demons are gone, and we should be thankful. A small token of our gratitude then.
Why were it called the name of the dearth?
Have you not heard the story, Delenn?
He's disappointed in me.
Called it Dearth of Erin. The promise. For the Dales were promised to us by Andraste. It's still the Dearth to us. Even if the Shemlin give it a name that recalls our destruction.
That's true. It was given to the elves, and then they were getting uppity, so they squelched them. Pretty shitty when you think about it.
Please, if you see my brother out there, tell him to return to camp.
I'm sorry, but I found your brother.
What? What do you mean, sorry?
What do you mean, sorry?
Is he? No, he's not.
I have his belongings.
Is this all that's left? Did you learn nothing else?
Teenagers are stupid. What an insensitive thing to say. Well, teenagers are stupid. That's what we've learned from this.
He was brave, trying to reclaim a relic of the Dalish.
I know.
Yes, I had a lot of condemnation in the chat because I was robbing the graves. But I was a young inquisitor then. I needed the weapons.
Thank you for bringing me the news. It's better than not knowing.
I found this talisman. I think your brother was looking for it. You should have it.
I was young. I didn't know better.
It exists? Her sword, Evanura, was taken by Shems. But in the story, her talisman was saved and hidden. This will mean so much to our people.
Look, Totes, she's got no shoes on. Look, Totes, no shoes. Her toes are exposed.
Greetings to you. At this rate, we'll never...
Aneth Arar, Herald.
Aneth Blitter. Okay, I couldn't say anything to him yet. I don't think I can buy or sell, can I? Oh, I can. 64 out of 90. I've got plenty of room. My purse is plenty big enough.
Greetings to you.
Okay. I have nothing to say to you either. Am I done? I'm done here. I've done all the damage I can do here. Are those horns on the hollows not the coolest looking things? I mean, come on. These are really badass looking animals. The only thing I don't understand is the original elves rode these as mounts, but they look pretty small. They need to be like bigger and more majestic if you want to use it as a mount. I look at it as borrowing from family. I'm Dalish, they're Dalish. They don't need those weapons anymore. I was a young inquisitor, still trying to build my forces. It's, you know.
You will always be welcome here.
Thank you. Even though your keeper's disappointed in me. I appreciate that. All right, I'm going to go back and take care of Vivian. Because that's what I feel like doing. I need to spend some time out in the world, but that's not going to happen today at this point. Totes looked away. I disavow you, Mom. When I don't like what you're doing, I disavow you. They must have used to be bigger. Because when you read the lore, the ancient elves rode them as mounts, which would be completely cool. But they're really small. It'd be like trying to ride a deer. God knows you couldn't be a fat elf. You would crush the poor thing. Anything to say to me, Solus?
Hello.
Hello.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shira.
Boy, for a guy I'm sleeping with, he doesn't have much to say. Oh, wait, I'm not going to talk to Liliana. I'm going to talk to Vivienne. I'm going to talk to Vivi. Now you're going to like me, Vivi.
If you require any assistance.
Nope, you do not.
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy Wyvern?
Well, you were with me. Why would I be lying? I have brought the heart.
If you want the Wyvern's heart, you'll have to tell me what you're using it for.
I can do better, darling. Give me the heart, and I'll show you what it's for. Will that suffice?
Yes. Why would you lie to her? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you why would you kill the snowy wyvern and then lie?
One heart, as requested.
How kind of you. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. I should apologize. I must admit that I'd completely misjudged you, Inquisitor. I would like you to come with me to see this through.
No, he doesn't. You don't actually get to witness any elven action. one can just imagine that it works the same way as it does with us.
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor.
I like how he's laying on the bed, fully clothed. That's a pretty fancy bedroom. That's the bed I want.
I'm here, my darling.
Vivienne,
Yes, darling.
it's going to be all right, my love.
But
My darling?
Bastien!
Vivian, I'm sorry.
There's nothing here now.
That's an interesting little window into Vivian's life. I mean, when you make a pass at her, she says, what would be in that for me? How would that benefit me? But then clearly, even though she took up with Bastien as a benefit to her, sorry, there's a lot of activity out front. Even though she took up with him as a benefit to her, she clearly has, heavy, deep feelings for him. And you wouldn't expect that from her. You would expect her to be just 100% mercenary, right? At least I would have. I love when they sort of humanize people like that, because she's a terrible snob. But clearly she really cares about him. He's just, he's not just some random old man she's using for his money. Or well, social position, I think, would be more the case. Maybe she's so unhappy now that she'll cry on my shoulder.
Bastien is dead. I can hardly believe. It was the Wintersend Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the nobility. I was in
Oh, that's
awe
funny,
of
Crystal.
everyone and everything, and
That's like what Varric would say.
our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Obviously he was smitten. But what did you think of him?
He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was a more innocent time, I suppose. And now he's gone, and I must write to his son Laurent. And his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
If I can help you, just say the word.
No, my dear. I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do.
You see, and she's actually a decent person. Terrible snob, but a decent person. Nobody to judge. Actually, you guys, I think that's going to have to do it for me today. I'm very distracted now. There's just way too much going on downstairs and outside my house.
I can spare some time. What do you need?
What do I need?
Tell me the truth, Varric. Do you actually...
She is a gold digger and an influence peddler, although she's achieved her own level of influence at this point.
I guess I do. Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
Let's be realistic. It could be both.
You've got a point. Look at
Well, that's true, Crystal. I always try to see the best in people.
You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You traveled through time, faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the
I know, Totes, she does. But she does seem, to the degree that she's capable, she does seem to have really loved him.
stopped an army of demons. One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle.
So, on the basis of my extraordinarily bad luck, you think I'm Andraste's herald?
If you know the story of Andraste, you know that bad luck is sort of her thing.
That's true. Andraste did not have the best luck. I mean, Crimines. She was betrayed by her own husband to the Tevinter Imperium, who burned her at the stake. That's not the best of luck. But, you know, religious figures usually have bad ends like that. They become martyrs. It furthers their causes. I like those statues. All right, I'm going to call it a day because I'm just very distracted. I can hear a tractor moving around outside. I can hear people talking in my front yard, blah, blah, blah. So as soon as I get off here, I uploaded before I went on stream today, I uploaded, let me just switch over to, I uploaded, sorry, I'm clearly not capable of multifunctioning. I uploaded a new BioShock video, so I'm going to put that up, make it public as soon as I get off here. So you have to tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of my flailing around in BioShock. And in the meantime, I'm still trying to get another video done. Oh, it'll turn out fine. We're paying an absolute fortune for it, so it better turn out fine. Anyway, I totally appreciate you guys. I had fun today. It was a nice distraction. I'm going to throw a couple pictures up on the Discord here in a couple minutes of the present state of my yard and my basement. You'll laugh. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as Crystal will remind you. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you guys in the next couple days. Oh, they'll go well. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I really do. It means a lot to me. See you soon. Bye. Bye.